he was a bit late to the party, wasn't he?
I think he's taken the decision, a wise decision, to attend COP. I think there are great opportunities for him to put the UK's message in there, not least to build on what we achieved when we've been chairing the COP talks, and particularly at the Glasgow COP26 summit last year. So I think he's very new to the job. He's got a lot on the domestic front, but I think he's taken a very wise decision to come to make that case, and crucially, actually to align it with that domestic challenge of the economy, which is certainly not unique to the UK. And he's talking today about clean growth, talking about jobs. I mean, that's exactly the way we are going to take people with us in the efforts to tackle climate change, by doing it in a way that creates those jobs, creates those economic opportunities, not just in the UK, but across the world. And I think that's exactly the right message for him to be bringing to Egypt this week.
Yeah. But do you think he decided to go because he learnt that Boris Johnson was going out there and speaking very early on about this particular issue?
I think you've seen the sort of footage that you've put in your bulletin at the top of the hour there. There are a lot of world leaders there. He's certainly not alone in doing so. Macron's there, President Biden's going as well, a huge number of leaders from across Europe and the developing world as well. So I think, as I say, this is an opportunity for him to advance the UK's agenda, and I'm glad he's chosen to do that. And I'm glad, to add to that Boris Johnson is as well. I mean, Boris Johnson had a very, very strong record on this when he was Prime Minister, and I'm glad he's continuing to speak out on it. I think their messages aren't contradictory. They're both saying it's time we actually act on the pledges that have been made on climate change over many, many years, and we actually see some delivery that's going to result in cutting emissions. And I think they've very different styles, but I think they've both actually got a very complementary message.